Dan on the right. Yep. We've got the Shuko's Up Nadu Summer playmat from Mr. Adam Bowers. Love that playmat. Arrived just too late for when it was legal, but plays it in Legacy as he plays Cephalid Breakfast.
So, interesting matchup. Dan Allen has had a fair whack of success on Living End in the past year, and Adam is playing Gruul Broodscale. I think this might be the first time he's taken Broodscale to a tournament? To an RCQ?
I think he might have once before.
Okay, maybe once before. Obviously,
but it was
he's
before it
played a lot of different decks.
Yeah, Adam known to just change decks to what he feels like.
Yeah.
I said to him yesterday when we were talking about it, I think Broodscale is probably the correct play. Not as many people would be teched for it. Yeah. And it's a very good deck, basically.
So interestingly, I don't know how this matchup's going to play out. I think both players actually have really massive strengths. If Adam can just like hold everything in his hand and then go off in one go, it's going to be quite hard for Dan to like get through all of it.
But also Rumble leaving certain cards in the bin can be huge for
Kozilek's
Adam.
Command is main deck graveyard, Soul Guide Lantern, Vexing Bauble.
But also just putting a Broodscale into the bin off a Rumble can be very good because Living End flip it back onto the board.
Yep, an Emrakul.
Yeah. Also, just putting an Emrakul, it makes Dan think about their...
Adam's chance. Oh, okay, so Dan is playing 4 Endurance. He's ready for this. And are we in the game? We are in. Okay, so Adam leads with the turn 1 Vexing Bauble off of Meneses. It follows up with a Soul Guide Land. So he kept a 1-lander just because it has
He kept a 1-lander because it had Vexing Bauble and Saga. That Saga is going to pop this turn. Go get him in Bloodchief. That little celebration was definitely he just drew land.
Oh, no.
He drew the land. He's doing his search first.
Okay. Wow.
Go get his blade.
Wow, Adam.
Never punished.
Never punished. That's insane.
Definitely a snap keep because he saw turn 1 Vexing Bauble. I think that's the brilliant thing about having known deck list at this event is it makes it a lot harder to know what you're playing around here.
Yeah.
Or no, you know what you're playing against, not what you need to play around, if that makes sense.
Yeah, both these playmats are sick, actually. Shuko's Up, Nadu Summer, and then we've also got the Show and Tell playmat on the right. Dan is a big Eternal format player, so I'm imagining he's cast many Show and Tells in his time. I don't know what's going on with my phone.
Give it a refresh. There's a Broodscale on the board.
I mean, Adam's just looking to like make infinite mana soon-ish. He needs to adapt the Broodscale first, which is the scary thing. And Vexing Bauble also, just playing that out straight away makes it so hard for Dan to interact with anything. Like, he can't Endurance.
Can't Endurance, he can't...
Can't Force Negation.
Can't Force Negation, can't Living End.
Can't Subtlety.
Can't Subtlety. There's a lot of stuff Dan now can't do, which the deck's designed to do.
He needs like a Brazen Borrower or something.
Adam drew the second land. He's just going to adapt and make infinite mana next turn.
Yeah,
I think I see a Flash Raker in his hand as well, so I think he has it next turn.
That's a crazy start from Adam.
I think that's just...
Colossal Sky Turtle looks like the only out for Dan, and it's a one-off. Not loving... Oh, no, he's got 2 sinks into Stupor. So he's got 3 outs, and he needs multiple of them, really. It's an Ancient Stirrings, finding a Cavern of Souls.
What did he do?
It
was still his turn.
Yeah. Endurance and end step. Sure, why not? Flash it in, get some value. Why not?
So he's equipped the blade. So if Adam untaps here, Adam's 1. What did he put into hand then, off the Stirrings?
An Ancient Stirrings. Oh, he got a Cavern of Souls off the
Cavern
Ancient
of Souls.
Sorry, yeah.
Sure.
Shuffling in Ancient Stirrings and there's a Saga.
Only into the bottom.
Yeah.
Doubt it's going to be relevant in this situation because, like we said, Adam untaps, has infinite mana.
Plays a Flash
Infinite
Raker.
colourless, sorry.
Yeah.
But he does also have a Springleaf Drum in hand.
So for the viewers at home, both of these decks are combo decks. Adam has just one. And the way he did it was he has Basking Broodscale, which is a card that says whenever a 1/1 counter is put on it, you make a 0/1 spawn that sacrifices for a mana. You equip it with Blade of the Bloodchief, which says whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on your creature. And then that makes infinite mana, which makes infinite... And with that infinite mana, the Broodscale deck has many ways to win. It can cast Kozilek's Command to find any card in its deck. It can cast Glaring Flesh Raker to deal 1,000,000 damage. It can cast Emrakul the Promised End to just ruin your opponent's life.
It can cast Walking Ballista
for infinite damage again. So Dan Allen is going to need some sideboarding miracles. His sideboard is... I love the way he sideboards with the Living End because he always goes into like Inevitable Betrayal to go get your Emrakul.
Ooh, yeah, I can see that coming in here.
It only puts it on the battlefield, but Adam
He
can't
doesn't
kill
get a
it.
cast trigger, but
Yeah, it's a 13/13 that has
13,
protection from instants.
Flying protection from instance is not easy to out.
He can also
he
play
has
a
a
Clarion
Collector
Conqueror.
Oof and Clarion Conqueror.
Yeah, so he could just side in the Inevitable Trails and the Collector Roof and cascade into those and just play with Draft Chaff.
What's Foundation?
Destroys an artifact. It's pretty good. It's got Evoke.
Oh, a Foundation Breaker might come in here. That could be
Definitely will. It's Fairy Time Raveler.
Commandeer?
Maybe. No, not Commandeer.
Doesn't get the cast trigger.
So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking Force of Vigor, I'm thinking Foundation Breaker, and I'm thinking Clarion Conqueror and maybe Collector Roof.
So,
But you leave the Living Ends in.
would you want... Clarion Conqueror definitely comes in because it stops all activated abilities.
Yeah.
Apart from lands.
Yeah.
I think this looks alright. I can't think of what else.
And you probably just trim some of the more like dead cards. Like Endurance isn't fantastic here. You probably don't want 4.
You
will
probably
matter
don't want
for
4.
Sure. I don't know what Windcaller Raven is. Click on
what?
that for us. Windcaller Raven.
It's something with cycle.
Oh, it has cycling. Sure. Yeah, bin that off. Force Negation, pretty mediocre here as well.
Yeah, not the best.
Most things can get shooted from Saga if that is on the board, and then the rest of the deck is creatures. Press the enemy.
That's a nice
That's
card.
how you instant speed Cascade with
That's
this.
instant speed. Put a Living End into play. Or cast a Living End.
Yeah.
Adam here is on the draw. He has one of Gemstones in the board.
So
that's
that'll be
definitely
coming
in.
What the hell is that? Yeah, not that.
That's not coming in. It probably comes in here.
I don't think so. Maybe. I mean, it is open deck list, so he can see the Collector Roof, so he might want to do that. But then you got Kozilek's command, so who cares?
And Unholy here. Nature's Claim.
It might just be bringing the Gemstone, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Like, you've got a lot of mediocre creatures, like
Pithing
Writhing
Needle's not
Chrysalis doesn't
awful
do
either.
tons. You can Imbesage you. They're in game. Let's cut
in
back
game,
to
okay.
the cut back to live. Adam leads with the exact same. Well, not the exact.
Not the
same
exact
start.
same start, but that Saga will probably be getting a Vexing Bauble.
Interestingly enough, though, if you go like Saga into Vexing Bauble, they can't get both of them with the Force of Vigor because they can't cast it.
Ooh. That's
Okay,
the
Foundation Breaker.
Foundation Breaker, getting rid of the Saga.
I mean, Adam knew what he was opening himself.
he's just
up to
time
there.
walked him. Time walked. Oh. And we see an Ancient Stirring.
Ancient Stirrings gain you 1 life.
We see that Gemstone Cavern's good with
There's
him.
actually quite a lot of good cards in there. I believe there was an Eldrazi Temple and there's a Saga and a Basking Broodscale.
I saw
available
Gemstone
to him.
Caverns.
Probably not that.
He definitely didn't take that. There's an
Nice
Eldrazi Temple.
Yeah.
Not offering his opponent to cut the pile. SMH.
I'm really intrigued to see how Dan's like boarded to see if he's gone into any. Okay,
And
yeah,
here comes the Clarion Conqueror.
Fantastic.
Adam having to read this, obviously not a massive standard player.
I love Clarion Conqueror. I think the fact that it's a creature is really good against the decks that care about it,
I think the card's insane.
because normally you're boarding in like artifacts and enchantments like Stony Silence and I mean like Well of the Storm is the other one. Not Well of the Storm. Wrath of the Skies is another one that you see a lot. But this doesn't die to those cards, and it also still turns everything off, which is why I think it's fantastic. It still dies to Unholy Heat, which a lot of the combo decks used to play, but it's swerving the portable holes. I think there's a lot of value to it being a creature, and now it's attacking, which is just cherry on top. Dan cycling a Street Wraith there, seeing some Force of Vigors left in. I'm not going to comment on how to sideboard with this because I have no idea. I've not played enough Living End to know. There's the Cavern of Souls from Adam, and the Writhing Chrysalis. Yep. Attack me again.
Playing a fair game plan here.
Yeah. If we're going to be doing Clarion Conqueror, attack me.
Well, he just keeps attacking.
Yeah.
Because if he goes to block with Chrysalis, the Chrysalis dies. He can't make it bigger.
Oh, you can't activate the... Yeah.
Activated abilities of creatures can't be activated.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Keep getting in. It's artifact creatures and planeswalkers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a very good
Boom.
card.
It's kind of... Remember when people were playing Curse Totem for Yawgmoth?
Yep.
Kind of like that, but it does more. Oh, he got him with it. He got him.
Adam's just realised his activated ability with creatures can be activated
He's read
either.
the card. Oh. I don't think the actual Writhing Chrysalis was very relevant to this game, but...
No. I mean, if he can get rid of the
4 mana
Clarion
makes you
Conqueror,
spawns. All right, this is Dan's game plan now.
Dan's just going for, I'm not playing
We're gonna
Living
play
End anymore,
Shitters with
I'm going to
Flying.
slap creatures onto the board.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Has he
see
got another one?
a Kozilek's command in hand.
He's going to need to get up to 5 to deal with that. I suppose he's got the Eldrazi Temple, but he's missing on lands.
He only needs one more land.
Yeah.
So
Annoyingly
not
as
looking
well,
too bad.
If
to
Adam
set
had
up
that
for it.
Chrysalis, he threatens a double block, which means nothing can attack.
Yeah. So that misplay from Adam, not understanding what...
A rare misplay from Mr. Bowers.
Yeah. Well, unpunished misplay. Punished
It
misplay.
is punished.
Even.
It was very punished, yeah.
Yeah. We normally see him
we
punish
can see,
misplay.
Dan's just showing his whole deck. Oh, yeah. I didn't see anything too spicy in there, I don't think. I don't think he's on the inevitable betrayals. I don't think he's brought in inevitable betrayal.
No, I don't think he needs to.
No.
I think the Clarion Conquerors does the work.
Maybe he's gone into Collector Roof. Who knows?
Here
That
comes a
Foundation Breaker
glaring
was
Flash
huge.
Striker.
That's good. That means... I mean, it doesn't mean a lot, actually.
Blade
He
of the
can cast this, make a
Bloodchief
thing.
trigger. He starts dealing damage. It's the important
He
thing.
does start dealing damage.
I believe that's a ballista in Adam's hand as well.
It is a race as well, we got.
If Adam finds this land here, I'm pretty sure Adam just wins.
Why?
Oh, he bounced the flyer.
Bounce the reach creature, swing for 10.
Yeah.
Dead on. All right. Dan Allen.
Well, if he found
ties it
the
up.
land and didn't die there, remove the Conqueror, make some more spawns. He had a ballista in hand, blows up the other flyers, and had a blade. Ballista X equals 1.
No, it has to be X equals 2 to do the blade thing. Oh, no, because you do that and then you kill it. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah,
Your ballista X equals 1.
There was some life, maybe. Adam's changing up his sideboarding.
Taking out the
Gemstone Cavern, that's it.
Not very good on the play.
Possibly pretending to take out more cards, so it looks like he's got a real strategy.
No, I think he is taking out something else. I think he might be taking out his Chrysalisks.
I don't think they're great, but they're also not
I don't think
bad.
he realised what Clarion Conqueror did. Obviously, not reading.
He read it and then didn't digest it.
Read it,
Yeah,
basically.
He didn't read it properly.
He looked at what the card did. I'd be interested to see what he took out, brought in. Not quite being kind to us and showing the camera.
I know, so rude. We'll have to get him on. We'll have to do an interview. We'll do a winner's interview. So there might be a top 8 lock. Or we should chat to someone who's locked in top 8.
I believe most of them are going to get food. We could bring JB on.
We could have JB on. I feel like we shouldn't have everyone from Firestorm on, but we can try and get some of the people
We
on.
should get someone else. Have
Who
small
else is
interviews.
locked? Olivia is...
I know Aska's gone to get food, so it's probably not here.
And so it was JB, Olivia, Aska,
Alex. We should get Alex on.
Oh, you get Alex. You guys could talk about combos for like half an hour, and I'll just go do something else. Yeah, that'll be great. That's fine. Okay, so game 3.
Well, Alex has probably gone and got food, let's be honest.
They might have got it from here, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
As always, Firestorm games offer food on premises. I don't know why I'm shilling for them.
Starting with the Ancient Stirrings.
Ancient Stirrings, 2, 3, 4. Back in the
So
day.
we see 2 Chrysalisks in this pile.
Back in the day, if you saw that, you knew you were playing against Tron. That's not the
Not
case
anymore. It's now Broodscale.
Go with the Burn Willows into Ancient Stirrings. Okay, cool. Reveal your Karn Liberated.
Taking a Footed Hills.
Footed Hills hitting them lands. Karn Foundation Breaker these ones.
That Eldrazi Temple
I
drawn
think that
for
was
10.
an Eldrazi Temple.
So we might see Temple into Fleshraker here.
Temple into Fleshraker is such a nice play.
Broodscale.
Broodscale.
Dan gaining another life.
Oh, Dan's got so much life, he doesn't know what to do with it. What? Oh, cycling. Okay. Oh, pitching. Cycle that.
First, then
Cycle then
evoke
pitch.
Salty.
Right, okay, there we go. I was very confused. Broodscale back on top, though. Adam's very keen to get that resolved into a hedge maze.
Kind of hope you would be in Basking Broodscale Combo.
What's up? Yeah. Okay.
Does...
Spicy standings.
Oh,
Oh, let's see what he flips into.
Adam's going to get a Surveyor land. I think.
Yeah, but Adam... Oh, okay, it is Living End. There is Living End.
Oh, he got a basic land. Why would he not get a Surveyor land here?
Well, he might have something to do. He's going to Kozilek's command and exile all the stuff.
Oh, sure.
He can Kozilek's command for 2, right?
He can do 2. He has 3 creatures in grave, though.
You just exile 2 of your creatures. I mean, leave, like, what, the Street Wraith?
Yeah.
Make 2 guys.
No, don't make guys.
Oh, yeah. Don't make
Don't make
guys.
guys.
Scry and draw. Oh, he even sandbagged a Street Wraith. That was smart.
He had he drew a false negation there as well, though.
Big scry from Adam there.
Oh, he didn't have another blue card. And it's his turn. Of course he can't.
That is right. That's quite a scary board actually, because Adam's got literally nothing going on.
Fleshraker.
Not bad, not bad.
That's really good.
Into Broodscale.
Into Broodscale. Trigger, dealing 2 damage here.
Yeah. All right. We've got a game on our hands. Both players are starting to execute. Let's see who can close out first.
Trying to see what Adam has in hand.
Can I just say,
here.
Dan's actually played this so well so far.
Yeah.
I love the fact that he was heads up enough to see the Kozilek's command and sandbag a Street Wraith just in case.
I don't think he ever takes the Street Wraith, though, off the K command anyway.
No, he held it in hand. He held a second Street Wraith in hand until the Living End, until Adam had done something, and then cycled it.
Sure,
So
just
he
in
was
case it
always
got
going to get
countered.
another. Yeah, just in case like his
Sure.
graveyard got exiled.
Or got rid of his entire graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Normally, you tend to see that happening against like endurance and stuff.
Yeah.
So like sandbag them so they endurance you, and then you can do it.
Sure.
But
Adam holding up mana here, probably a Kozilek's command.
yeah, he can do a big Kozilek's command, and that's actually quite a lot of damage off the Flash
That's
Raker as well.
X equals 5 if he sacks a spawn, which he might here. It depends what Dan's doing.
So we know Dan's got a Force Negation as well. So Dan
we
can
know
just
he has
cast
Force
it.
Negation and a Sink into Stupor in hand.
Oh, has he got a sync as well? Oh, there's no way around it. Okay,
So
Adam's under a lot of pressure, right?
it's not known information though, but we can see it.
Yeah.
Right. I think there might be a Shardless Agent as well.
Okay, Shardless Agent.
Oh no, Clarion Conqueror in hand.
It's not doing anything, really.
No,
the
but
Shardless,
when Adam's about to Kozilek's command now, getting rid of his removal spell for the Clarion Conqueror, and he's making 3 spawns.
Dan didn't fight over it. Fair enough. He's saying it's okay. I don't care. I'll take a bit of
Because he
damage.
has the Clarion Conqueror in hand.
Does he? Oh, okay.
Look at the front card.
That's not bad. Adam blocks 1. Oh, I bet he's got a second Kozilek's command.
But if he fires it off here, it's not worth it for him.
Oh, he's adapting the Broodscale.
Oh, sure.
Not bad, yeah. How's Adam going to get through this Clarion Conqueror is the question.
Adam needs to remove his token.
Disgusting looking spawn token. That's so off-putting. Stirrings. Okay. Might be able to find something for this.
There's a blade,
Oh,
a
there's
K
a
command.
Kozilek's command. He can get that.
He's got the removal. for
Although
it.
Dan, it's not going to resolve.
Oh, he has the Saga. Yeah, but he holds it till his turn. It can only get sunk. Or hard cast Force Negation.
True. Yeah,
You
hold
would
it a
have to
turn to get the ball.
hard cast Force Negation. Should I point? There we go. Adam realised.
Let's see if Dan has considered that. Because these are they're not the highest actually, but they're currently the highest 2 ones because the highest ones above them ID'd.
ID'd.
So this might be a winning in.
This is most likely a winning in.
It's a good chance.
We're going to see a hard
Adam's
cast
doing an
Force
upkeep
Negation
Force
most likely here.
Does he have another Force Negation?
That Force Negation should be an exile. The K command should be an exile.
I don't think it makes a difference because there's already 1 in the graveyard.
Yeah, but there should be it should be an exile.
Yeah. So obviously it counts as extra types for Emrakul, but we've already been through 3 of them. So
yeah, he already has Kindred instant. It only matters
ooh,
if
the
he
endurance
loses.
comes through though, that could be bad.
Should I go point out? Or just leave it?
I think we can leave it for now. I don't want to disrupt the flow of the game unless it feels necessary.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just placed the
He
sync.
plays the Sync. Ooh, this is interesting. Because if Adam finds interaction for the Clarion Conqueror, he just wins. Floating a colourless.
Make and mana.
Go get some... Not getting Blade. He is getting...
the
He's getting
bauble.
Bauble.
Get the bauble.
Might have a Blade in hand then?
I don't know. He's only got, what, a couple cards in hand? 1 or 2?
1, 2 maybe?
I'm not loving Adam's position, but if he does have enough stuff to... If he has a blade and a way to remove this Clarion, obviously he just wins. So, love to see
Looks
that.
like 2 to 3 cards in hand. That's an
Oh, it's
Emerald.
cool.
And a Springleaf Drum.
Yeah, the Springleaf Drum is just straight up ramp.
There comes another Broodscale. That's another 2 damage. And last card we know is an Emrakul.
And then Adam can just throw the Clarion Conqueror into the Emrakul. Oh, he doesn't play it.
He didn't have enough mana.
Does he not?
So he has Sorcery, Kindred, Instant.
He has instant Kindred,
Land,
Sorcery, Land, Enchantment. So 5.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Spawns can't sack.
Spawns can't sack. Spawns can't sack, yeah. That's it.
He does next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. God, dude. Dan's on 4 as well, actually. This is quite scary for both of them. Like,
I
the
think
street rates are
Adam-
unblocked. Clarion Flash Raker, dude. It's a card.
It's insane.
It's a card.
I think Adam might actually just have lethal next turn anyway.
I mean, the Emrakul is big. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Don't forget, if Dan has any street races in hand, Adam can just cycle them when he takes Dan's turn.
Adapt.
He adapts
Can't
the
adapt.
other Broodscale.
Outplayed.
Oh, activated the ability yet. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think
Can't
he
use
just
the
casts an
Springleaf
Emrakul
Drum.
here anyway. Land.
I don't know
Yeah,
if he
you have
actually
enough.
has enough, does he?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's got 7
7.
mana.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
What's the 13th? What am I
1,
missing?
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6, 7,
No, you can't use
8,
the drum.
9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, yeah. He's short. Okay.
Not the Flash Raker.
He just killed off his Flash Raker as well.
Oh!
Oh, he put Creature into Grave, which gave
It
him
puts
it.
creature into graveyard. Oh.
Was that not 12?
No, it's a creature now. There wasn't a
Sorcery
creature
land,
before.
Enchantment instant, Kindred. creature, 6 engrave.
6 plus 7 is 13 because he's got 7
He has
mana.
6 mana on board.
No, he's got 7. It's an Eldrazi Temple, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surely you just cast the Adam play.
What, and sacrifice the Emrakul? Oh, right.
He chooses
Yeah,
not to
just
cast.
choose not to do it. And then there's no living ends left.
Yeah, 'cause the last one's in it.
In before it hits Collector Roof.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. It can just hit.
Unless he's
Collector.
boarded down to 2. That's what everyone thinks, just because you don't see one in the top 5 cards.
Or inevitable betrayal.
Oh, dude, this is exciting.
There it is.
Okay, there's a living end.
So I think if Adam does,
Oh no,
it's better
he just lets
for
it.
him.
He just lets it go off.
It
'cause
counters. No,
Oh,
he
yeah.
shouldn't. He should leave it in exile rather than let it go to grave.
He wanted to counter it so that he could try and win. Is that what we were seeing?
No,
I
he
don't know.
wanted to cast it because Dan has no creatures in grave, and
Yeah.
Adam does. But Adam forgot about his Vexing Bauble.
I'm surprised Adam didn't attack with the Conqueror. There he did. Okay.
He got rid of the Clarion Conqueror,
Yeah. There we go.
and now Dan has his own turn.
Yes. Now Dan takes his turn. Suddenly, the script has been flipped, and there's an Emrakul on the board. Colossal Sky Turtle, big card for this.
Dan does have a flyer,
He does,
which is important for blocking.
and
the
he gets
Emrakul.
exalted if it attacks, so he can block the Emrakul once. Yeah.
No, he just doesn't attack. He holds it, blocks Emrakul.
Cycle Waker. It's trash. I think was that a Shardless he saw?
I saw a Shardless. I assuming he didn't bring in Inevitable then. 'cause
I
that's an
don't think
instant
so.
pick.
Yeah, I don't think so. I imagine he's just living end plan plus Clarion Conqueror and Foundation Breaker and Force of Vigor. But
I didn't see.
There it is.
And Adam wraps up that game.
All right.
Emrakul just winning games.
see, that's what is so good about this deck is that it's a combo deck, but it also happens to only use Eldrazi, so you get to play Emrakul.
It has a lot of backup plans
Yeah.
actually because it has the 4 Chrysalists in the main.
Yeah, it's
Which
got
is-
Chrysalis, Saga.
As we see, it's an absolute beast in Pauper.
Yeah,
It's great in this format as well.
yeah.
Like if it was standard legal, we would see it everywhere in standard. The
Yeah, for
card's
sure.
just so good. I wish it was standard legal. It would be very fun. It would be very fun with Syra 7 Death
I don't know if it would.
because we wouldn't see a ramp deck. We could see a ramp deck.
Yeah, I
Adam bringing in the
brings in the
Unholy
Unholy
Heats.
I guess that was the adaptation he made.
Yeah,
Deals
we
with
see the Clarion Conquerors,
Clarion Conqueror, Force of Vigor. There's going to be Foundation Breaker.
the
as well, I
Foundation
imagine.
Breaker, and Force of Vigors.
Clean game. That was a really good game from both of them. Adam, obviously. Yeah, I mean, they suck.
If they go to grave, they
Yeah.
just return and die again.
Yeah,
They
like-
don't matter in this matchup.
Yeah.
Fleshraker does all the work.
Yeah, fair play. All right. Adam hopefully can ID into top 8. Get a shot at... well, I kind of want Adam to win so he can tell me how to get to Antwerp. Because I don't want to travel on my own.
You can travel with me.
I know, but I need a responsible adult with me.
Just do it by yourself. Don't be a wimp.